Hi, welcome to the Blueshirts corner. So the Rangers managed to come away with a beautiful win. I mean, a little bit of a sloppy performance, but they managed to snap the 3-game losing streak. So the team is back. The Rangers are back. At least they finally found the way to win a game. They did fall apart again in this game. They were getting outshot, and of course they had to rely on some epic goaltending by Henrik Lundqvist. Henrik Lundqvist does want that goal from Chris Terry back. It was a little bit of a softie, but it's all right. The Rangers managed to find a way to win, and that's all that really matters. We came away with the 2 points versus a mediocre team, and so the losing streak it's officially been snapped, and the Rangers finally come back from what seemed to be a sinking ship in a sense. It felt like in the third period we were turning into like the Titanic once we hit the ice. We're sinking, but it's okay. The Rangers managed to come away with a quick power play goal by Matt Zuccarello, to basically start the game, and then moments later, Oscar Lindberg manages to get a power play goal, his first of his career, and this is something good. I mean, this is one of the bright spots of the Rangers team right now, is the fact that the power play has been producing. The one thing about this power play I don't understand, I mean, we traded away Anthony Duclair, and John Moore. Well, the point is we traded away Anthony Duclair for Keith Yandel, because Keith Yandel is supposed to be the answer to fix the power play. But yet, somehow, this guy's on the second power play unit. The guy is just not getting enough power play time. I mean, it doesn't make sense to give away a blue chip prospect for a guy that's supposed to be the power play quarterback, but yet we don't use him properly. I mean, it's ridiculous in a sense, but you know what? The fact that the power play is clicking on all cylinders, good news. And I really feel like we could have won that Boston game if not for the horrendous call that managed to go the other way, as Stepan's now out 4 to 6 weeks. Another big loss is the fact that Kevin Klein, he managed to get injured in this game. I'm not sure exactly the severity of it, but the fact that it was almost like a curse. We put Kevin Klein on the top pairing there. He gets injured, and Dan Girardi's eating up the minutes, played 27 minutes in this game. And it's just almost kind of just our luck in a sense. Like, this team finds a way to bounce back, but yet another step backwards as we lose our most consistent defenseman. This kind of really just another blow for this team. As now Stepan's out, now we got Kevin Klein out, and now it seems like Emerson Edom, Dylan McIlrath. Here you go. Here's the keys to the city. Now you guys have your chance to play, and I hope that these guys step in. Well, I know that Dylan McIlrath, the fact that we're playing the Islanders Wednesday, it's good news that Dylan McIlrath's going to actually be in that game. But it sucks that we're missing Kevin Klein now. But I'll tell you, Dylan McIlrath, I got full hope that this guy is going to step up big in this next game versus the Islanders. I have a feeling that Dylan McIlrath, he's going to be holding this team down physically, as the Islanders are another one of those physical teams that seem to find a way to do something stupid to get me ticked off. But you know what? Henrik Lundqvist, he managed to come away with 33 saves on 36 shots. And this was looking like a Tortorella team, I'll tell you, in a sense where we're relying on epic goaltending as we just sit back in the defensive zone, in a sense. I'll tell you, though, it was a scary game, the way the Carolina Hurricanes seemed to find a way to pull within a goal of tying it. But I'll tell you, good news that Zuccarello managed to get a power play goal, and now Zuccarello seems to be back at it. Cam Ward, I'll tell you, was just, this guy was having a pretty bad game like usual. I don't even know why the Carolina Hurricanes continue to even play this guy. But I'll tell you that Cam Ward is just getting abused by this team. The power play's at least clicking. And Rick Nash deserves a ton of credit on that Zuccarello goal, because he's the guy that basically got in front of Cam Ward there, parked himself in front of the net. He found like his spot on this team in a sense. Like, he found his game. He can score goals. He's over there taking the eyes away from the goaltender. And Dan Boyle, I'll tell you, this guy, after sitting out a couple of games, he manages to come away with 2 assists. Beautiful, good news. I mean, I'll tell you, as he was the guy with the beautiful, fake shot on the high slot and managed to set up Oscar Lindberg, as Oscar Lindberg with his first ever, power play goal. And I'll tell you, it seemed like the way he ripped this puck, it was just like an empty net. But I'll tell you, Jordan Staal manages to find a way to get a puck past Lundqvist. And it seemed like that checking line for the Carolina Hurricanes were grinding away in this game. And they made it kind of hard for us, I'll tell you. But if not for Chris Kreider managing to rip a beautiful shot there. Chris Kreider, I'll tell you, he's back. He's finding a way to pick up the slack. We lost Derek Stepan, and now I'm glad to see that Chris Kreider is finding a way to score a goal, not having his natural centerman there. But you know what? Oscar Lindberg, Jasper Fast with Chris Kreider. I mean, I'll tell you, not a bad line there. Not bad at all. I mean, it's good to see that we're getting production out throughout the lineup now. The fact that Kevin Hayes, I'll tell you, I thought that we were getting outshot and this guy being in the penalty box was going to be bad news, but he finds a way to cut off a pass from Cam Ward, who continues to be a complete bust, as Kevin Hayes he finds a way to set up Brassard for a beautiful goal there. I'm loving it. I really am. I'm loving the way that this team is finding ways to come back. But the way that Victor Rask managed to pull this within 2 goals behind Lundqvist, and Lundqvist had some trouble there, and it seemed like the Victor Rask, I'll tell you, I underestimated this guy in a sense. I mean, he's really emerged as one of those top guys for the Carolina Hurricanes. I know that Lundqvist wanted that one back. And it just continues to be strong play in the third period for the Carolina Hurricanes, as Chris Terry finds a way to have like a breakaway there. And then Lundqvist, he got beat on a really soft goal there. I don't know what's going on with this team, but I feel like we're going to right the ship sooner or later. You know what I mean? We're finding ways to win a game, and that's good news. It doesn't always have to be pretty, but as long as we get the 2 points, that's all that really matters right now. And I feel like this team's building some momentum. We are going into a game versus the Islanders on Wednesday. I'm really hoping that we could abuse the Islanders. And I have a feeling that JT Miller is going to come out and score a goal. I feel like Kevin Hayes, it was a manly goal that he had versus the Islanders last season, where he just managed to take this puck straight to the net, just being a beast. And I'm hoping to see this team really, I'll tell you, when the Rangers play the Islanders, you could really feel that we take our game to another level. And having Dylan McGrath in the lineup is going to be good news for us. Anyway, I'll keep everybody posted, and just, we'll find out the severity of the injury to Kevin Klein. But let's just all stick together, Blue Shirt faithful. Let's not give up on this team. I have a feeling that we're going to find a way to bounce back from these injuries and from this the getting outshot and in falling apart in games. I have a feeling that Vigneault is working up a strategy. So I'm not too worried about this team right now, because we're not falling too far behind. Like, we're now first in the Metropolitan Division above the Capitals after this win. So it looks like we're bouncing back. Well, anyway, remember, let's go Rangers, and we're going to keep everybody posted.